Okay, you guys, I definitely was not planning on doing this. I was actually going to film next 7-day readings over on Patreon, and I'm still going to do that today. The link is going to be in the description box, but I just had like this urgent message that I felt like I had to share actually publicly on YouTube and not just for Patreon. Patreon, I got you guys tonight. But yeah, so this is going to be a message for air signs, and I wasn't going to do this. I was not going to do like a yearly review of your new year of 2022, but we're doing it, guys, because I have something important to say. This is for the air signs, so if you have any placements in Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, these messages are for you, specifically your rising sign, because this is kind of like a horoscope type of vibe. So check out the rising sign, but also sun and moon also apply, and I guess Venus for your love life or whatever. Okay, but you guys, the year 2022, I'm not even a numerology girl, but already it's giving twos. It's so many twos. Okay, so I just felt this download since right before the new year. The year 2022 is the year of the lovers. Like literally, like love, falling in love with yourself, like following your passion, embodying your truest essence, like just being your true authentic self. And also love as in partnerships, friendships, and romance. Like I feel as though we're all kind of like sinking into our own alignment, and we are going to be experiencing love from all different areas of our lives. And it all starts from within. Obviously, it all starts with our own perception of ourselves. But you guys, I was really feeling this, like for air signs specifically. Like I sat down to film air signs next 7 days, and then at last, the song At Last, Ida James comes into my head, and I just had to listen to it. I listened to it just one time because, sorry, my cat's crazy in the background. I listened to it just one time because, like, if I listen to it too much, I'm gonna cry. Like, that's really the vibe that I'm feeling for air signs, and I'm feeling as though this is the energy that we are embracing in the new year. And then on top of that, I went to go get my tarot cards. Why did one card fall on the floor? Obviously, this wasn't on camera, so you guys can't even see, but it fell onto the floor. And what is that? The Lover's card. This is what it was. And I was just like, yo, no, but listen, imagine listening to At Last, okay? At last, my love has come along. And then this card falls on the floor. Like, this is my life, and I just love the alignment. I love the confirmation. Like, I live for it. Like, I live for it. I already trust my intuition, but like getting like the things around me, the objects around me, the tools around me, the divination tools around me to confirm these things without even me looking for confirmation, amazing. Anyway, so we're gonna get into it. Yes, I'm hyper. I've had coffee. I haven't had energy in almost 3 weeks now. Okay, so we're really going to embrace this moment. We really are. So we're just going to look at the overall energy surrounding you in 2022. Now, let me just make a disclaimer, you guys, because I know we look at tarot, well, some of us look at tarot as, you know, like a source of just getting the tea, but like, listen, time is linear. You can make any changes you want. This is just the path. This may be a representation today of the path that you're currently on, but you have no restrictions when it comes to these things. If something doesn't resonate with you or doesn't align with what you're trying to bring into the new year, you can change it. Okay, so I'm not saying that everything that I'm saying today is going to happen exactly as it should. It's just your current path, how you are currently maneuvering right now. This is what is being reflected back to us through the cards. Okay, I'm gonna start off by getting a self-care message. So let's see what your angels and guides want you guys to be focusing on. So what do air signs need to focus on in the new year, please? What do the air signs need to focus on the new year? Okay, I'm gonna stop because we have like 3 cards that fell. The very first card says flow like water. Yeah, this I was just about to add this. Going with the flow, okay? Maybe working with water, specifically if you have water elements in your chart. Really do embrace that this year. I was really picking up on air signs needing to kind of just trust the process and kind of just, like, I don't know how to explain it, but you just have to like embrace the fact that you're going to be okay. Embrace the fact that you don't always have to control everything and know the outcome. And I know, air sign, you try to be logical about everything. You have to kind of see things from a different lens, a scientific lens, a logical lens, like I said, but it doesn't always have to be like that. Feelings and emotions can't always necessarily be explained. Like, yes, there are words that we learn to explain certain emotions that tend to be unexplainable, but I'm just saying, this is life on earth is still a spiritual type of vibe, so you don't always have to be by the book, black and white, and like know everything that you're doing. Just go with the flow. It's a vibe. Embrace it. Next up, we have clear your energy field. Okay, so do anything, any type of meditation that makes you feel empowered, that makes you feel protected. I just made a video that should be already up, where at the end I do talk about protection. So just embrace the things that make you feel safe. And then we have connect with your womb. Very interesting. This card, I associate it also to like the feminines in your lineage, in your ancestry. So, you know, getting to know your grandmother more, getting to know the women in your family more, so that you can truly have a better understanding of where you come from. So this card to me is about embracing femininity, embracing just like finding the balance within ourselves. Because I feel as though, like, if your womb is unbalanced, like the relationships you have are unbalanced. Like, does that make sense? Like, that's just what I'm feeling. Connect with your womb. Okay, some of you are also going to be preparing your body for bringing life into this world. So I just feel so, a lot of us, whether you have a womb or not, I just feel so there's this innate energy this year to cleanse ourselves from the inside out, like to like make adjustments so that our health is like as best as it could be. You could also be working out, training. I'm just seeing you like sweating. So that's something that I'm picking up on. Okay, let's get into the tarot because I've been talking for a while. Let's get into the tarot. So let me see the overall energy for air signs, please, in 2022. I don't want to spoil too much, genuinely speaking. Like, I just want to keep things lighthearted. But let's see. Also, please take a moment to like, comment, share, and subscribe, just so that I can get my interactions up, because I just like to feel appreciated. Okay, but let me see overall energy for the air signs, please, Spirit. What's in store for the air signs in 2022, please? I've missed you guys so much. This means a lot to me. Like, you guys really are my tribe. Like, I really genuinely appreciate you. Like, even if it's like 300 of you watching this right now, like, I appreciate you, but it's not about that, I guess. I just want to show some love. Okay, we got the Judgment card. Of course, everything this year feels intentional. Everything this year feels as though we're at the right place at the right time. It feels as though we are on a path. I feel as though our destiny, our purpose, our lessons are as clear as day right now. Let me get more, please, for the air signs this upcoming year. Ooh, I feel chills. Okay, some of you are French. I heard that in French. Okay, let me see. Something about France. Okay, let me see. You're learning a new language. Some of you may be learning a new language, traveling to Europe specifically. That's such a random thing, but okay, Judgment card. And then we got the Four of Pentacles. Okay, very interesting. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords. Okay, so I do feeling. Okay. Tower card reverse. I am getting the vibe that a lot of you are feeling this pressure from the universe, your ancestors. It could be you're not really sure where this pressure is coming from, but a lot of you could be feeling this pressure to make changes to your life or to rebuild. I'm getting the sense here that we may have experienced one experience specifically, or many occasions, many different experiences that have left us feel very much so out of control, very much so we need to get our shit together. So there's definitely this energy and pressure coming down on you now. You're not really sure where it could be coming from, but it's like this energy and this pressure to do better and to be better. There's this desire here to be resilient, but to also be cautious is what I'm feeling. And I feel like most of you don't really know where to start with this. Like, most of you aren't really sure what path to take or what decisions and changes need to be made in order to get you to live your best life or the life that you have envisioned for yourself. So I am picking up on a lot of you trying to rationalize this process instead of going with the flow of things. I'm feeling as though some of you may be a little bit too rigid with the Four of Pentacles here, a little bit too rigid and narrow with your mindset, and a little bit too hard on yourself when it comes to your inner work or the reality that you're experiencing not really reflecting how you are on the inside. This really ties into the last general collective message that I just posted. Let me see. Then we got the Ace of Wands. So yeah, I feel as though internally we have so much energy and drive and motivation to get things happening, but you may be feeling as though you're experiencing blocks that are preventing you from truly mastering what it is you're trying to bring to the table. Like, it feels as though the energy and what we're feeling on the inside is not translating properly outside. You may also be feeling as though you have like communication issues with people around you, or I just really am feeling as though things on the outside feel like a mess, or they may look like they are in disorder. Wait, what's that word? Disorder? No. Anyways, like, you're not organized is what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry, like the brain fog is so real for me right now, like so real. The fact that if I've even made sense in this video, like, that's a blessing for me. That's all I need, because I can't think straight. Anyways, even if things feel like a mess right now, like, don't let yourself be overwhelmed. Let's move on. Yeah, we got the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, Knight of Pentacles, the World card. Okay, listen up, air sign. You're going to be presented with major significant opportunities this year in order to embrace a new sense of self, in order to really put your new philosophies and your new approach to the test. Okay, so I'm seeing a huge highlight when it comes to patterns and cycles. Okay, a lot of you know internally that you do need to make some type of change, and I'm seeing that really being challenged this year. Okay, many of you will not the Justice card and the Five of Wands. Yeah, like, you're going to be tested severely, okay? But many of you, I'm feeling, are going to be overcoming each obstacle that comes your way, so long as you mind your business, focus on yourself, and always focus on the bigger picture, okay, with the Justice card. I'm getting mention here of September, Libra season being significant for you as well. That may be some type of anniversary, specifically like a 10 or a 5 or 10 year anniversary since something has happened, or it could even be your birthday. But I'm feeling as though there's something significant for you when it comes to September. There's so much Libra energy here. Of course, Libra energy is also into the beginning of October, but I'm feeling specifically September, okay? So I'm really feeling the need here to remind you, air sign, to be patient with yourself and to be patient with the process, because I'm really feeling as though we overcame so much in the past 12 months that now we are in the mindset of rebuilding, getting our things together, and just creating a more solid foundation. But I feel as though some of you guys may be getting frustrated because there's like outside energies and entities that feel as though they are attacking you and threatening what you are trying to build and prove for yourself and for your family and your community, okay? So I feel as though we can't really allow ourselves to get lost in all of these other attachments and distractions, okay? So I feel so a lot of us are going to be tempted to go back to our old selves. People, situations, dynamics may try to bring out the worst in you or to challenge you in some ways, but you don't necessarily have to retaliate. I feel as though there's an emphasis this year on fairness and karma and letting things play out on their own. A lot of people don't know how mature you can really be, air sign. And maybe some of you watching, air signs watching, even you're not really feeling as though you have embraced maturity as much as you could have, okay? Let's be honest. But I'm really feeling as though this year there's an emphasis on doing the right thing, doing right by us, doing right by ourselves. As long as you can live with yourself and go to sleep at night, you're doing the right things. Okay, so I guess just again trusting the process. Let me see what we got at the bottom deck. We have the 2 of Swords, and then we have the 4 of Cups. Okay, so the glass is half full this year. Okay, try to change your mindset towards a more positive type of situation. I'm not saying that you need to wake up every day and feed yourself things that don't really resonate. You don't have to lie to yourself and, force yourself to embrace certain things that don't really resonate with you. Like, you don't have to wake up and be like, I'm the prettiest person in the whole world, and like that doesn't resonate with you. Now, I want it to resonate with you because you are the most beautiful person in the world. You're very handsome, very, you look good, okay? But I'm saying, like, allow yourself to be open-minded to the opportunities that present themselves to you. And even if it's not a physical opportunity, such as a new job, a new love life, like a new partner, or a renewal, whatever. Even if it's just on a spiritual, energetic level, and you're seeing yourself being more open-minded, you're seeing yourself react to things differently, or even start to have downloads that you may not have had before. If you're feeling your mind changing, shifting, evolving, like, that's all a good sign. Okay, so try to see the positive in the things that happen. I'm not saying that you need to gaslight yourself and not allow yourself to express sadness and anger and all those things. I'm not saying that. I'm actually saying the opposite, because there is justice here that needs to be served in terms of us standing up for ourselves and, fighting for that, like fighting for the truth. But I'm assuming you already kind of understand the dynamics at play. But yeah, with the 4 of Cups, I just feel as though there's actually so much abundance around you that you may not even really be tapping into. It's time for you to be thankful for, like, literally everything. Like, romanticize the fuck out of your life this year and see how much things change for the better. I know it's easier said than done, but you got this. And then we got the Sun card. I feel so this is a year of children. This is a year of creativity. This is a year of fostering our intuition and bringing it into the physical, such as you would a child. Okay, a child comes from, into the physical. You know what I mean? So birthing a new sense of self, bringing creativity into this world, bringing our ideas, our vision, our imagination into the 3D. This is all things that I see you tapping into, and most importantly, tapping into your inner child, because I don't care how old you are, you still have that inner child that is still seeking comfort, seeking a sense of adventure, creativity, and a sense of feeling safe, okay? A sense of stability and security. You need to take care of your inner child and take care of, obviously, the children in your life as well, if you have any, okay? But that's really what I'm feeling. I love this for you. And I'm also feeling like it's interesting that nothing really love related came out in the cards. Of course, these messages can apply to like love and career and all that stuff, but I'm really feeling as though the main thing here is that you are going to be reborn many times this year. A lot of us have experienced complete and utter heartbreak in the last 12 months and even beyond that, and I'm feeling as though now it's like we no longer have restrictions holding us back, and also attachments holding us back. I personally suffered like a lot of losses, like physical losses such as death, and also like other losses or things that you could view as a loss in the past year. And now I just am in a state of feeling a little bit more like light, because I have let go and grieved just so much. So now it's kind of like uplifting me into a new sense of self. And I feel like that is something, that's a process that I don't take for granted. Like the tower moments that we experienced in the last year are truly propelling us forward. We no longer have to look back and see the wreckage and the chaos and the heartache from the past. We no longer need to bring that into what we are creating presently. We can honor everything that we have overcome and experienced in the past by allowing us to fuel that into passion and motivation and drive. So this whole year is about no longer being stagnant. This whole year is about making decisions, honoring these decisions, and finding what rhythm works for us, okay? there's no need to pressure ourselves. And I'm also seeing confirmation coming to you throughout the year, and specifically during Taurus season. I'm picking up on May, but confirmation is coming your way that you are indeed on the right path, and that the choices you have made have indeed brought you to the place where you are today. Okay, so continue to be open-minded when it comes to these spiritual lessons, because I don't care who you are, how self-aware you are, or how not intuitive you think that you are, okay? We all have this ingrained within ourselves, a sense of wanting to learn, wanting to adapt, wanting to do better. Our spirit and our spirit guides are continuously talking to us through different things, through other people, through a lyric that you've heard, through a dynamic that you're witnessing on your favorite show, through our loved ones, through our dreams, through our intuition, okay? Through the nature around us, okay? So trust the downloads that you are going to be experiencing this year. Pay attention to your dreams, all that stuff. But like, you really got this. And it's really time for us to embrace our spiritual awareness, okay? That's really what I'm feeling. Like, I'm really excited for you. Okay, let me get some love messages for you guys. I don't really resonate with using this deck specifically for you guys for this reading, despite it being the Lovers year for us and for the collective. But as your friend, I will just pull these cards and see what there is. But I'm not feeling as though these messages need to hold that much importance. I don't know if that makes sense. Yes, I will move on and tell you anyways, but let's just see. Love message for air signs for this year. I'm feeling mostly that you are going to be experiencing major changes when it comes to your love life, whether you're single right now, whether you're not seeing yourself with anyone at all, whether you've been married for 20 plus years. Like, I don't care what your situation is, your love life is going to be drastically evolving this year for the better, as long as you continue to do the work and see these changes as something that is actually happening for your betterment, your improvement, whatever. So that's why I feel like these messages, specifically the love messages, are going to be temporary, or they're just kind of like a template of what we're doing, but they're not actually the whole picture. I don't know, but whatever. Okay, first card is love yourself first. Now, I did mention at the beginning of this video that the Lover's energy I'm tapping into, the collective, is mostly centered around self-love and self-care. I know everyone's always tired of hearing this, but listen, you guys, I don't know about you guys, but I'm dating myself. Like, I'm actively doing things that I would want a partner to be doing for me, because I don't feel as though I need to wait to experience those things. So it's kind of like, you know, taking charge, taking accountability, and just falling in love with yourself and the life that you live, romanticizing yourself, okay? So do everything that you would do for a partner, or that you'd want a partner to do for you. Treat yourself nice, talk to yourself nicely. Don't be tapping into negative energy when it comes to your body, who you are as a person. Like, try to really see yourself in a positive light. I'm not saying feed yourself lies, but I'm saying, like, look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, if I was confident in this aspect, if I was living this type of life and I didn't have these types of insecurities, what would I tell myself right now in the mirror? And then just go with that, okay? Anyways, love yourself first. It says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. I'm also picking up on boundaries needing to be set. I feel as though you are reevaluating your love life and your relationships, your friendships and dynamics, and I feel as though you are reintroducing yourself to the people in your life, okay? I'm feeling as though you are having like specific conversations with the thought in mind of you, again, reintroducing yourself, telling someone like, no, like, I may have accepted this in the past, but this is how I want things to be moving forward. So I am picking up on adjustments being made when it comes to your dynamics, air sign. I'm feeling like either some of you are learning to turn more inwards, maybe keep some things to yourself more as you self-develop, like as you focus on self-development. Some of you, on the contrary, are going to be embracing openness and transparency. I think some of you are now realizing that you've been holding a lot back when it comes to your loved ones, and you want to show them that side of you. A lot of you have a playful side that I feel like you don't fully embrace. It may come out in bits and pieces, but like people may not generally have an idea of your playfulness, and I just feel as though that's something that you're going to be embracing at this time. Oh my God, the children card. No, because we already had this talk, air sign, the children card. So your love life is being affected by children. A lot of you are going to be bringing life into this world, but most importantly, tapping into your inner child and thinking about the foundation that you want to set for future generations, maybe future children, the children that you currently have. Some of you may be meeting a partner that already has children, or some of you are meeting the partner that you are going to be having children with. That's actually a download that I was picking up on this year. I really feel as though the collective is aligning themselves more and more with their true authentic selves, and this has no choice but to help you attract someone that is the same, you know, frequency and path that you are on. So a lot of you will be meeting the person that you are going to be settling down with, or someone that is going to be very significant in your life and in your spiritual journey. You know, this could also be someone that you have children with. So yeah. Okay, that's amazing. Let me get a few more cards. This, I guess, is gonna be a long reading. My bad, but let's just see what else we have for the air signs. If you guys are still sticking with me, thank you so much. Leave a comment. Let me know that you made it this far, because I know your girl can talk, so I just appreciate you. I've had coffee today. I have time. I have energy. I had to connect with you guys. Like, I just miss you so much. Let me see more, please, for the air signs. Now I'm hearing Jordan Sparks, hurry up and wait. Okay, so I'm feeling as though a lot of you have this energy of wanting to get things done and wanting to do stuff, but at the same time, you're asked to be patient. At the same time, things are unfolding. It's a whole pandemic also, which could be affecting things, and it's forcing you to slow down. It's forcing you to kind of take a step back, recenter yourself, regroup. So don't be getting too frustrated with like wanting to innovate and bring new ideas to the table, new projects and new concepts. Like, don't be so focused on moving forward so much. Sometimes you can actually hone in that energy and transform from within instead of always putting it out there in the faces of others. Does that make sense? Like, just kind of take a chill pill, take it slow. We have make the effort at the bottom of the deck. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay, so this is about taking more initiative when it comes to love, getting to know each other. So a lot of you are, again, reintroducing yourselves. I don't care if you've already had this partner for like a long time or you're just meeting someone new. Be open to the fact that you are still getting to know one another, that everyone has stories and ideas and thoughts that they may not always share out loud. So just embrace the fact that there's so many opportunities. There are so many different paths that we can take. Just embrace the fact that you're slowly getting to know someone, even if you have known them for a very long time. You know, you're still getting to know one another, even if you're married. Like, that's just the energy. So as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. That's beautiful. Let me pull one more card. It is safe for you to love. Yes. When you have faith in yourself, when you love yourself unconditionally, that is the energy that you're able to embrace and experience with the people around you, okay? Because people can only meet you where they meet themselves. So be open-minded. I mean, I keep saying this, but like, you know what I mean? Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. That's beautiful. I feel like I did have, okay, I can't help but pull another deck of, yes, it's gonna be a long reading, but apparently you guys like when my readings are a little long. But let me just go ahead. This is the yearly review. So let me just go ahead and pull some Moonology cards for you guys. Another thing, air sign, I want you to be mindful this year of the energies of other people affecting you. Like, as I'm talking right now, I'm feeling someone like pulling on my energy. It's not necessarily negative. Like, it really could just be someone is thinking about you or they're feeling anxious. But I just want you to be more self-aware of, like, it's not you experiencing anxiety sometimes. Like, sometimes it's really just like you're taking on the energies of other people in your life. So, you know, there's protections that you can do when it comes to that. You can also be more mindful and just tell yourself to kind of, anyways, that's my Okay, we have you and your loved ones are safe. This is a new moon in Cancer, which is interesting because that's coming up, isn't it? Is it a full moon? No, it's a full moon in Cancer coming up soon. So that's very interesting. Specifically for the Cancer risings watching or the Cancer moons watching. Okay, let me see more. I'm getting some of you are going to be doing things this year that is going to help secure your family and your future family. So some of you are going to be landing like a big job, changing your income in a way that benefits your family. I'm getting scholarships, award. It could even be like if you have children, like they could be obtaining a scholarship or something like that. Like I'm getting like an opportunity to something is covered, something is paid for. I'm also getting a house being built, but more specifically, like you're buying land or you're buying like a house that's like a fixer-upper. I feel as though you're starting the early stages of building something. Let me get more for the air signs, please. More for the air signs. Okay, we have a win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. Yeah, I think Libra season is going to be very beautiful and very refreshing for the air signs. We have a win-win outcome is forecast. So if you had any, basically I just feel as though karma is balancing itself out, and it's okay to allow things to play out. It's going to work out for your best interest, even if this is like a dispute, whether it's legal, a legal dispute, or a personal dispute, like, or it's an imbalance when it comes to your own personal life. Everything's going to balance out, air sign. I think that's like the main message for you guys. Oh, I was gonna see what's at the bottom of the deck. That's so weird. That's so weird. Okay, emotions are running high, and then I'm so confused. Don't let pride get in your way. It's going to be a very odd year, because what? That's never happened to me before. So I guess the deck got... I don't understand how the deck got like this. But anyways, it's going to be an odd year. I was almost going to say it's kind of like the Twilight Zone, but things just feel odd. So the thing with everything feeling odd, air sign, is that you can just create whatever narrative you want for yourself and just go along with it. I feel so we're in like this gray area right now, and I've been feeling this actually since October. We're in a gray area right now where everything's kind of like up in the air, nothing's set in stone. And I mean, granted, it's always kind of like that, but I'm feeling an emphasis right now that nothing is really set in stone. Like we're kind of like on this blank canvas, and we can paint whatever picture we want. So you could just do whatever you want right now. Like I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but you can do whatever you want. Of course, as long as it's not harming yourself or others. Like duh, like we're all adults. We're not gonna get overwhelmed by us being able to, not overwhelmed, but carried away in a negative way. Like duh. Okay, but you know what I'm saying? Like I just really feel like now more than ever, it's so much chaos happening in the world right now. You can make your own timeline. Like you can create your own little timeline and reality in the cracks of the crevices of everything in the world happening right now. Does that make sense? Like I'm saying, the world is so chaotic right now, you can literally sneak away. Imagine like, you know, when there's like a party or like a family event and you just kind of sneak away. Like that's really how I'm feeling, you guys. Like you can sneak away and like go to your room and like just zone out for a second, do your own thing. Like you could do that. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys go. It's kind of long. I knew that this was gonna be 33 minutes. I knew it. It's about to end. I'm gonna end it on 33, but I love you guys so much. I'll see you on Patreon. I'll see you soon. Please bear with me because I am sick. So thank you for your patience. And I love you. Okay, 33 minutes. I love you guys. Bye.